Hey, boys and girls, welcome to my basement. This is Mr. T. I miss you folks. So I had one of our fifth graders, Leah Fairman, ask me if I could help her with a little bit of guitar since we're going to be gone for a while. And I thought, you know what, I'll post this for everybody. And maybe once every few days or once a week, I'll go ahead and pop something on there. So I know a whole bunch of you have guitars at home and might want to try this, since we have some time on our hands to do some things like this. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to tune the guitar up. Okay, the guitar has 6 strings. It's the lowest string. This is the highest string. And in between, they go from lowest to highest. And what we need to do is get them all in tune. There's a number of different ways you can do it. You could go out and buy one of these if you get out to a music store if they're open these days. This is a snark tuner like I have at school. I love it. Works off of vibrations. But if you can't do that, you can match the tone of your string to mine. And just make sure you don't go past the tightness of mine so you don't pop your string. Because again, buying strings right now is not easy. All right, we're going to start with the top string. By the way, your guitar is going to be facing your left hand. Just keep that in mind. Don't have it going the other way. Otherwise, you're going to be playing upside down. It's going to feel a little weird, okay? And sound strange, too. All right, first string is the E string. Should sound like this. So what you're going to do is you're going to adjust your tuning over here, either loosen or tighten it until it sounds just like mine. Now, if you need to, you can always go ahead and rewind this recording to find this pitch. So that's the E. That's our low string. Okay, now the next string is the A string. Then the next string is the D. As you can hear, this pitch is getting a little bit higher each time you go to the next string. Here's your D one more time. And again, rewind this recording if you need to go back to that string to get it all in tune. Here's your G. Now here's your B string. We're getting quite high at this point. Make sure you don't tune these too tight or they will pop, especially the last one. This is your high E string. Here's your high E one more time. So here's the highest to lowest. E, then the B, then G, D, A, and then the E. Like I said a couple of times, you need to rewind to make sure that you have them all tuned up, so that way it sounds good and your ears will get used to that as well. Okay, now, after you have it all tuned up, we're going to play a little bit on the high E string right here. Now, you can use a guitar pick if you have one. If you don't have a guitar pick, you can use your fingernail. You can pluck it with your finger, okay? Pizzicato, right, kids? You can use your thumb if you want to. There's a lot of different ways you can do that, okay? Now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you just to go ahead and pluck that open E string, that high E string, 5 times like this. Real easy, right? Real easy to do. Now, you're going to take your first finger, your index finger in your left hand, and you're going to put it on what's called the 2nd fret, right there. And you put it in between these lines. These lines are called frets. Okay, these are the lines right here. And this is the 2nd fret. 1st fret, 2nd fret. Now, if you put it there, you're going to make an F sharp. You have to press down kind of hard to do it. It might feel a little bit, I don't want to say painful, but this finger's not used to pressing down on a string like that. It's going to take a little while to use that, and you'll start to build up what's called a callus on your finger, which is hard skin, but that's a good thing, okay? You can use your first finger. If that gets a little sore, use your second finger, okay? Now, I'd like you to try this. Just go back and forth between the two notes. Pretty easy, right? Might be easy, might not. Now what you can do is go up 2 more frets, and you can play this note, which is G sharp, or A flat, but that's another story for another time. So you go up 2 more frets. You're on the 4th fret. It will be behind this fret that has the dot in it on my guitar. You probably have a dot on your neck as well. There's your 4th one. If you're not sure, go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're right here. Try that one out. Now you got 3 notes. Now see if you can do this. Now you're playing Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, Re, Do. You're in the key of E major. So you put open string, 1st finger in the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the 4th fret. Go back to the 2nd fret with the 1st finger, and then open. Try it 2 times on each note. Then you can go back and forth. If you get quick with it, you can do this. The cool thing is you can do that on all the strings. You could go to the low E and do the same thing. You can do it on the A string. By the way, if you're having trouble stretching to get that 3rd note there, you can always use the ring finger as well, like this. And as you're putting your finger down, it's important to try to keep that finger straight and tall. If you go like this, it won't vibrate well. So, that's our guitar lesson for the day. Tune up your guitar, see if you can play those notes, have fun. I'll see if I can put something else out there in a couple more days. Everybody be safe. I miss you. Bye.